smoked pretty good, but I told y'all I was going to show you in the title, I was going to show you the fastest way to cook a large turkey. And that's what I'm going to do. I got a Riverside turkey here, 21 pounds. We're going to go right here. And this is what I do to dang near cut my cook time in half. But we're going to let that thing keep smoking. Get up to temp. I'm going to cook this bird at 300 degrees. You cooked it in your oven, you'd cook it at 350. Now, guys, this will work for cooking out here on the smoker or work in a bag. If I don't smoke mine, I normally cook my turkeys in a bag. So that's where I'm at. But today, I'm going to show you what I do, kind of the steps I go through to get this turkey ready to go onto the smoker. If you want to cook it in the bag, you can put it in the bag too. But this is going to cut your cook time out tremendously. So let's see if we can get started. Gonna have some dirty hands here, so I'll check the chat now and then. You got some questions, you can throw it in there, but let's see what happens. Now, did I put I'm shocked we have no one on here yet. Is this public? Well, somebody showed up. Yeah, so I got it set on public. Here we go. If you got questions, put them in there. I'm going to show y'all what I do to cut the cook time on big turkeys. This is a 21 pounder I got today, so we're going to look at it. Anything you got to say, put in the chat. I'm going to get this bird out there. There's the bird there, but we're fixing to get started, and I'm going to season it up. Got some great Cosmos rubs. I do use a binder, but we're going to show you all that, so stay tuned, stick around. Let's look here, right there. My mother-in-law sent this bird down to me. So, one is we know that these birds are full of water, right? The bags. So that you don't get that everything on here, what I do is I open them up, okay? Kind of slide the bag down a little bit. And I'm going to pull this bird up out of here. And look at that. I got all the juice still in my bag. I can go throw that away. No. 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 So the dogs wanted to suck up all the juice when I dumped it out on the ground. They were licking the dirt, so I was getting on to them. But there's that part. Got my trash bag. Who do we got? All right, sent one. Hey, buddy, good to have you here. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year, all those kind of things. Got 5 people watching. Dwayne, we're fixing to show y'all what I do with a big turkey to tremendously decrease cook time. And that's what we're going to go through here, guys. So stick around. We'll see what I do. All right. Get some gloves on. I am not squeamish of touching raw meat. Because, right, we know that it's going to get cooked. Not like you can't touch it, but with me having to go back and forth to the camera and things like that, I may be touching things I don't want to. It'll help keep my camera clean if nothing else. So here we go. And when you got great big hands, even extra large gloves are hard to get on. Because I really got extra large hands. Get these on. We're going to get started. So get the neck out, right? And I may cook those down for some stock for making gravy. My wife's little sister's coming in, and all of her boys and their families that have that. So we're gonna have a house full. So we got this big turkey, and we got a pretty big ham we're cooking. Libby is, and all I'm doing here, guys, is getting the fat off, right? Now, this you can cook, but for what I'm doing today, we're gonna pop it out. Just gonna put my knife in there, lift up, it comes off, ready to go. Into the trash bag. Now, guys, it's not rocket scientist. Big turkey, how do you cook it faster? You make it smaller, right? So, I'm gonna cut this baby up just like I would a chicken. Right there. Now this turkey's, especially these big ones, can be a little bit tougher. All right, when you try to get down through here. Come on. But right there. Okay? Let's go down the other side of that backbone. Right here. Come on. Help me out here, guys. Just like I said, these turkey backs, tough to get through. I got a good sharp, heavy chef's knife. That'll help me. But it is not an easy process to get through this big backbone. Keep your hand above your knife so you don't cut something there. Here we go. Missed my wing a little bit there. Just take that off. But great for stock. I may save it. I'm just gonna break that off. No sense of trying to save it. Got a little bit too wide. There we go. Grab my boning knife. Right there. So, we're good there. Now, what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to cut it. See, I'll get where y'all can see. Right here. Get down to that breastbone. And we're going to take this breastbone all the way out. All right, see if we pop it. There we go. Now, if you were going to just spatchcock this, you could break it and push it down. But you are going to decrease that cook time, guys, if you get this breastbone all the way out. So I'm going to come in here just like this. I'm going to cut down each side of the breastbone. All right, try and get all the meat off that I can. Okay, there's the break right there. I got a pair of shears. If it's a smaller bird, you can use shears, but I find them kind of hard to use in this situation. But I brought them out here. All right, so here we go. Down the bone. All right, get where y'all can see here. But we don't want to leave meat on the bone if we don't have to, right? Got to get through that wishbone. There you go. One half is done. Now, can we clean this up some? Yeah, we take some of that off this big fat up in the top. Get it off. That'll go into the trash bin. That'll go into the trash bin, or these dogs might get it here in a second. But now we have the other side of the breastbone. So come in here and go right there. So guys, I do this the same way I cook a chicken. I like to cook my chickens in halves. And now this 21-pound bird will cook at 300 in about 2 hours. You're not going to do that with this whole bird at all. And I'll put it in there at about 300. Come on, get them off of there. That's it. Save the bones for stock. For make, look at there, tore my gloves up. Let me go over and see if anybody's making any comments. If so, we'll answer those while I'm over there. Yeah, you could use cornstarch, things like that, just with my big hands. And I didn't have any out here in the outdoor kitchen. If I was in the house, I could have grabbed something, but Deborah, you were totally right that would help them slide on. But like I said, I got great big old hands, so that's what's going on there. I'm gonna pat this dry, show you how I season it up. The Z Grill's pellet grill ought to be the temperature. We'll get it on there. I'm gonna set the Primo up, get it going. I'm gonna put a ham on it, and then I'm going to put the fire out, save it, and tonight I'm gonna have a prime rib going on there. My kids are coming in. My daughter's already here with the granddaughter. Wife went and got them yesterday. A lot of y'all know she has epilepsy, can't drive anymore, so we went and got her. Libby went and got her yesterday. And John will be here with Claire here in a little bit. So we're gonna do our Christmas stuff tonight, and I got prime rib for that. But for my wife's little sister and her boys, it's turkey, and it is ham today. Y'all got questions, stick them in there. Or if you got comments, Deborah's a great comment you put in there. But let's see what happens next. Let y'all see what I do. Let me check the messages one more time. Nope, we're right there. Got 5 people watching. Guys, we're fixing to clean these up, pat them dry, and put a binder on them, and then we'll get them on that pit once I season them. So here we go. Just this little hanging fat, that can all go. That was not too bad. Skin's pretty clean, got that off there. This side's not too bad either. Got the little bit up here we'll get rid of. I think we're all right. Now, pat this dry. The drier we can get this skin, the nicer it's going to brown. So also, one of the problems you got a wet board, right? Clean that wet board up. Otherwise, you're just getting it wet all over again. So here we go. It's like pretty dry, and flip it over. Okay. Dry this up. And again, I'll take these parts in there, guys, and that's going to be stock for my gravy. Take those in the house here in a minute, cook them for about an hour. 2 or 3 would be better. May not have that much time. So I'm gonna leave my towels there to soak up the excess water. Let's pat this guy dry. All right. Flip over my towel. That's good. Soak up excess water there. And guys, I'm gonna take this glove off. Here's my binder. If you're wondering about different binders, mayo, I did a test with chickens. You can find it on my channel. It was oil, olive oil, mustard, mayo, and plain. That's what I put on there. So you can find that, search my channel, and go chicken binders, and it'll show you which one came out on top. But I like to use mustard. Here we go, right here. Just smooth it out. Doesn't take a lot. You will not taste this, but it will help that rub stick. Here we go. And yes, I know they're not perfectly dry. You know what? Take that off right there. But it's gonna stick. And we will do bone side first. Here, right? Lift it over. Looks pretty good. Get the inside of that wing. But this is the fastest way to cook a big turkey. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Cosmos SPG. Good SPG. Uncle Steve's Shake has a good one. It's All American SPG. I like it. So, SPG. Dirty Bird. Hot Dirty Bird is good. I do have some older folks today. Mother-in-law, her sister, that may not appreciate the heat. But I'm going to go with regular Dirty Bird. This Dirty Bird puts a great color on it. Now, a lot of times I will partner this with honey chipotle killer bee, which I think is fantastic. Make sure you get the underside of your thigh up where the skin is. Flip them over. Okay. Then come back. SPG. And we want to go up under this wing right here. SPG under there. Lift it up and get the back, get the front of that breast under that wing. And that binder's going to really help hold this on there. All right, SPG. And Dirty Bird. Come on, Dirty Bird. We'll go right here. I tell you what, Cosmos is supposed to be getting me a number where y'all can buy stuff from me, and I get a little kickback on it. Been repping Cosmos for about 4 years, and this is the first time they've set up a program like that. And guys, I'm gonna add just a touch of sweet on top of this. Normally I would use honey chipotle, but today we're going straight honey killer bee. Nice little touch up on the top. Not going to put this one up under the wing. We'll leave that, let it be pretty. Nice finish. That's it. These are ready for the grill. Check the temperature, let y'all see the grill, and we'll go from there. Watch out, Luther. So here we go, guys. Oh, we're at 300 degrees, so that's good. Got the boss out here. She's come to check on me, make sure I got everything on the grill. So everybody, good morning, dear. Where's she at? There she is. I'm not sure she got makeup on yet, so I ain't gonna give y'all a close-up. I get in trouble. But here we go. Let's see. Still no comments. Y'all have some questions or something? I've answered all the comments that are there. But so far, so good. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna back that up some. Right there. Hey, Libby, you want me to, are we gonna make giblet gravy? She don't want gravy with this turkey? All right. Okay, there you go, guys. They don't want gravy with this today, so I'm not gonna worry about it. 300 degrees. So I'm gonna go right here. And I'm not gonna put a thermometer in it yet. I'll probably stick one in it in a little while. And it start gathering smoke right there. Get those two halves on. I took the upper shelves out, but there you got it. That is the fastest way I know of cooking a big turkey, and I'm thinking about 2 hours, guys. So, shut it down. This other, I'll throw in the trash. She don't want me to make gravy, so I guess maybe my mother-in-law's doing that up there, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Anyways, here I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see real good. I'm squinting to read the chat already. But we'll come in here and dump the pieces. Get my knife off here. Into this garbage bag. No, Luther. And I'll give y'all a little peek. I'm gonna do a video on this, guys. Let me dry my hands off again. But flip y'all around, let y'all see that monstrosity right there. A Smoke portable pellet grill. Guys, I had high hopes for that grill. Looked good, came in, easy to put together. Sent me a carry bag with it. I was all excited. Well, I saw a Ballistic BBQ do a good review on it, liked it. Talked to him, he liked it. Tom did not. He had a few videos on it, so I think he said they offered to pay him not to post his videos. But anyways, after the first use, the battery went out, wouldn't work. They said, well, we'll get some new batteries in September. So I gave them through October, into October anyways. I said, hey, those batteries come in? Heard nothing. Sent them back another message, late October, November. Hey, those batteries come in. Let's finish this review up. I can do it. And, you know, like I said, it has a few little problems, but Part of it could have been me. Part of it could have been the unit. So I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. A new battery comes in. I'll run another cook on it, and we'll do the review on how we like it. But nothing. So here we are into December. I've sent them about 3 emails since then and said, hey, I'm going to post this video if I don't hear back from you. And it's going to not be a pretty video. And they have never responded back. So A-Smoke, get ready, because I am fixing to blast your tail feathers in a review on, and guys, man, I wanted, it's one of them deals where you want it to work. I wanted that at the beach. I wanted to take that down to the coast, and I wanted to use it, and no dice. Couldn't do it. It would not. Had some problems with the settings here and there. Like I said, little things. They were going to get with me and give me some information on how to do some stuff. No, Dwayne, that is not good customer service at all. But I wanted it to work. And when I had some problems at first, I was like, hey, let's get together. Let's talk. We still do the review. It can be a good review because I think this is stuff all that was minor. Wasn't a big deal. But since they've never got back with me, and this was filmed in early September, no, late August. Yeah, it's not. I know Rick Galindo, I think, had one, and he had problems with his. Might be wrong on that, but I think he did. I've seen other ones that were good. But Tom had the ones that ripped them the most, but yeah. So don't go do that. Don't waste your money on an A-Smoke. I'm sure there's another company out there that's got one. I did like the way that you can see it over here. See how that hopper, it comes off, stores inside. It was just convenient. It wasn't too heavy. It had everything that I think it could have been a great portable grill, but it didn't work right. Right? And boy, did I want this thing to work right, because I had a lot of plans for it, man. We were going to go cook some fish, like catch them down in Padre Island right off the beach, and put them on a video right after that. Grill up some pompano in the wintertime, maybe some nice white, and get a red and do a redfish on the half shell. We had plans right there to do and to really push this thing for them, but it won't even turn on anymore because I got a bad battery. So I can't even check it out. That's what my ham's going on right there. So you can see I need to wipe the dust off of it. The farm across our street from us, or the highway from us, sold. And guys, let me tell you, they are throwing out some dust. Man, our cars, little small, it's far in the Market Road, I think. Oh no, I guess it's a Texas highway. It is drifting over here. A few hundred acres over there. They sold. They're putting a data center in, and so they're playing in the dirt and have been for a couple of months now. But we're not happy about that. But this grill right here, I love. I don't think I could have got a better one, guys. I really, really do not think I could have. But like I said, we have got dust. Our pool, oh man, you name it. It's not going good over here. And you don't want dust on it. Now, once the construction over there stops, it's going to be all right, but we're waiting for the construction to stop. All right, how do we got going here? I got 7. Guys, y'all got some questions? Y'all want to ask something? Whatever, barbecue related, cooking related, whatever it may be. You want to buy a house in a 32 acres? Tell me on there, and we'll hook you right up. See what we can do. But I'm gonna get this baby nice and clean, heat her up, about 250, and I'm gonna throw the ham on here. Now I might be able to get that ham on that middle shelf on there if I wanted to, but I want that turkey to cook fast. Don't want anything to fight with it for heat on that grill. So, oh yeah, and I tell you what, the wind don't help us at all. It carries it all over here, and we have not had any rain. Guys, we are hurting for moisture. So that's another tough deal. You know, if we had a little rain like we normally have, winter rains, it's gonna be tough next summer if we don't start getting some rains here pretty quick. Because it was dry last summer, so it's only gonna get. Back y'all up from the Primo a little bit. Get some gloves on so I don't get my hands greasy. You're right about that. She hung up. Well, the good thing is right now, Dwayne, is we sold all the horses. So at least I'm not having to buy a whole lot of hay and feed. That's the good thing. Where is the... I've got that little hook deal that slides the... There it is. Okay. Here we go, guys. Get the Primo ready. Uh-oh. See that pork butt I cooked the other day still stuck on there with that.
Smokey. Come on up.
Who wants that?
Mocha.
You want that? And yeah, guys, I still do use oil. I ain't scared, but you know, there's time to throw everything away. And I think those people are getting wires broke off and in their gums, which I've never known that. I've heard it happens. Never known it to. Well, I think they're just using one until it's all used up. They should have thrown it away and didn't. See if I put gloves on now. I think I'm gonna do that whole piece up right here. Yeah, go dump it. Dump it in the trash. Bring y'all up here where y'all can see. Right here, guys. Look here. That was after a pork butt smoked the other day. There's still a lot of charcoal left. But we're gonna just fix to put the ham on there. I got the turkey on. If you want to bring the ham out here, you can. It's the gold in a gold package in the refrigerator. So that just knocks the ash down in there, guys. What that does. Okay. Grab some charcoal. Little part of charcoal. What I got here. I do have a rotisserie for this now, which I could have used for that. For the my mind tonight. Oh yeah, you're right about that. You know exactly what I'm talking about then, Dwayne. Without a doubt, I'm gonna clean the ash, show y'all how easy that is to do. But you're looking for, well, let me do it that way. If you are looking for a charcoal grill, look no further than the Primo, guys. It is a machine, and the oval design really does allow you to cook a brisket a whole lot better. You know, 2 pork butts easily without anything hanging over the edges. It's, yeah, my choice. It's American made, and it's got great ceramic in it. Okay, set up again here. There we go. Let me find my loop lighter, my electric starter. We started a fire in the fire pit with it the other night. All right, guys, if you never used an electric starter, you fix it. Find out how it works. I like it. Bring y'all over here where you can see what I'm doing, but right there. I'll start it on this end, and I'll get, there's more in there than I need. Charcoal wise for both my cooks, you're talking about a couple hours this morning and a couple hours this evening. Now, I will pull the grates out, let it get going, and sear that prime rib off some. But and I could use the rotisserie tonight. Not sure I will. But, and this is a loaf lighter, is the name of this thing. So they sent it to me years ago, and I'm still using it. I like harder charcoal. It works good. hardwood corbacha wood out of South America, and they say they're not killing any trees. They're just cutting up what's already laying on the ground. I don't think it lights a fire quite as fast as they advertise, but it's pretty handy. And I have put some, tumbleweeds or something down in there and let them with this and let them finish doing the job. I got my bottom vent all the way open right now. We'll adjust it down here in a minute. Still got a few people watching me here, but guys, if you showed up to see the fast way to do a turkey, we done have it. It's on the Z grill right here, and it's cooking right there. Now I'm getting the spot ready for the ham. My wife's little sister and her family is coming down, so we are cooking the meat for that. My mother-in-law put me in charge of the turkey and the ham. So turkey on the pellet grill, ham on the Primo. Should be all right. Tell you what, that's starting to smoke. Seeing some smoke come up, so we'll have it lit here pretty quick. I'm seeing embers. Yeah, there you go. You can see it on the camera now. And there it is. I usually take it a little bit past that flare up. That way we make sure it started really good. But that's it. That baby is going. Now, get our racks back in here. As for off to see what she needed. There we go. So, bottom vents all the way open. Lid's up. I'm gonna let that fire get going a little bit. And then once it kind of gets to rolling, I'll show you how I get it set up. But I do like the Primo ceramic grill. I got buddies with big green eggs. buddies with Tomato Joe's. I got some buddies with some other brands. One thing that sold me on this was up there at Barbecue Outfitters, or Rick Galindo Barbecue and Specialties. If y'all watch Rick, he's the one that showed this to me. But this grill, they took this grill, put it in their kiln at the temperature they're cured at. They took a Kamado Joe, a big green egg, and some off-brand, don't remember what it was. Closed them up X number of hours, however long it is, they cure them, come back the next morning and opened it up. That off-brand was laying on the floor. The Kamado Joe was all bulged out at the bottom. It was fixing to collapse. The only two still standing was this one and the big green egg. So, I would say it's a pretty good grill, ceramic-wise. But anyways, that's going there. I got to wash off my board so I can season up a ham. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to season my ham up. I do not use that sugary, whatever you want to call it, that's in there with it. Not fond of that, but we are going to do some seasonings here on it. And I got to decide what pellets I'm going to put on here. So let's see. You can see, I'll show you here. Might have to add some pellets in here to get all the way through this cook. I've got some A-Smoke apple pellets, and I got some, looks like some, what is that, Bit Boss? Nope, Z-Grill's cherry, and that's just some B&B chunk there. So what do you think, cherry or apple on that turkey? Anybody got a preference of cherry or apple? Because that's going to be our options there. Cherry. Dwayne says cherry. Dwayne, you're the only one talking right now. We got to squint my eyes real good. Looks like 3 or 4 of y'all in here. So I'll open up that bag of cherry, dump it in, and that's some all-purpose, I think it's B&B competition blend is what's in there. So we'll go with some cherry with it. And we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm gonna do my ham. Mom got a nice little spiral sliced ham, an HEB. So we're gonna take it out of here. There it is, and there's your sugary compound. Like I said, I am not using that. mylar or whatever that is. Get that off of there. When I put this on there, guys, I'm gonna put it just like that, and I'm gonna put it like that, let it cook that way. Not gonna put it in a pan. I'm just gonna let it drip on there. Show you what I do. First thing I always do on every one of these spiral sliced hams is still part of the first ring to eat. I like that. And we're gonna go with some Dirty Bird. I'm gonna open her up, get some down in there. Not a lot, just a little. And we're gonna go with some killer bean. All right, right there. You know, I probably ought to put this in a pan, or it's gonna come apart on me. To this side, I got some half pans in the house. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, or it's gonna fall apart. That is good right there. When I cook them on that's where I cooked a bunch of them, was on the pit, barbecue box, pit maker. That's where I cooked the most of my hams, is in it. I'm gonna go get that pan. I'll be right back. Here, who wants some of this? Y'all follow me. Come on. Come on. If you want some, you better come with me. Come on. Okay, guys, I'm back. got a disposable tray. Set that ham in there. Let y'all walk with me. We'll get it on the pit. Okay, you can see, and I'll get y'all up close, but I had the lid down about a half a pinky width open. Number one, right there. We'll let that temperature start coming up, and down here on the bottom, it's full. I put my pinky in there, and I go to one pinky width. And that should settle off somewhere in that 250. I'll probably end up crowding that bottom one down just a little bit. We'll get some cherry pellets on here. That cherry one should give us a little more color than the apple does. And my wife just informed me she needs help with the charcuterie boards. And since I'm an expert charcuterie, I'll run in there and help her. So, Z-Grills, cherry. That's what we're going with. Top her off. There we go. So, y'all got to see me get a turkey ready to go, how I do it for a fast cook. I cut it in half, take the backbone and the breastbone out just like a chicken. Same way. Take a little peek in here. There they are. Two birds, or two halves. We got the ham on the Primo. It's going. I am fixing to go and do some charcuterie work in the house. For y'all that aren't familiar with charcuterie work, it's going to be a lunch meat and cheese board, snack board, right? Some crackers. And I'll have to get that done, then come back out here and clean up my mess in the outdoor kitchen. There's old Luther, or as my granddaughter would say, Loofer. There's Buddy, old guy. I don't know how much longer he's going to be around. He's getting skinnier and skinnier, weaker and weaker, and I don't know. He ain't doing too good. But anyways, I hope all of y'all had a very Merry Christmas. And y'all have a great, Happy New Year. We're going to around here. I may go to the coast and go fishing. Of course, we're supposed to get some cold weather, so that's kind of hunting time also, right? But we'll see what happens. On that, I'm going to feed a crowd around here today. I got to take Christmas Day off. Christmas Eve was me, my wife, and my mother-in-law. We cooked some New York strips. Turned out real good. Hey, AJ Nags. And then Christmas Day, we did beef Wellingtons, and AJ Nags did not show up. Buddy. Thank you, Dwayne. This morning, turkey's on, ham's on. I'm going in to work on charcuterie boards. I saw Haley was up when I was in there a while ago, so we've been on about an hour. I'm gonna get the heck out of here and see what happens here. But it's been on about a half an hour, I guess, so 10, 12, 12:30, that turkey ought to be done. About 12 o'clock, I'll come back out here and I'll stick a wireless probe in it, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, y'all take care. Thanks for dropping in. Always appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Catch y'all later. Bye, everybody.